Okay, welcome back. In this video, we're going to create another method called set current text style. So basically, if we go to AutoCAD and we check the current style, we have here the title block. So in our code, we are going to make this architect as the current text style. Okay, so let's create our method. Let's just call this as set current text style. Okay, now we need to let me just copy this over and just remove whatever we don't need, but at least we now have the document object, we have the database object, we have the transaction, we have the text style table record. So let me just get rid of these codes here. This one we don't need as well. This one we need, but let's just get rid of that for now. Okay, so the first thing that we should do now that we have this code block here is to get the style table, the text style table. So to do that, let's create a new variable to hold that text style table value. So st_tab as text style table. That would be equals to the transaction.getObject. The object ID would be coming from the DB, the text style table ID, and the open mode that for read. Okay, so now that we have the text style table, we can now loop through this collection and find the architect text style. And once we found it, we will make it as the current text style. So how are we going to loop through this text style table collection? As usual, every time we have a collection, we are going to use the for each loop. So for each stid, style ID, let's call that a stid as object ID in st_tab table collection. Now we can declare the text style table record as text style table record. That would be equals to the transaction.getObject. Our object ID will be this stid here, and the mode will be open mode that for read. Okay, now we can check based on this text style table record. So if tstr.name equals architect, then we are going to make this architect as the current text style. So how do we do that? We are going to use the application that set system variable. So application that set system variable, that would be the text style. and the value is architect, and that's it. Now we can just message the user VVLF and let's say style name tstr.name is now the default text style. And of course you have to commit, and we can exit the for loop. Okay, let me just get rid of all these extra spaces here. This commit we don't need because we have it here already. Okay, so this will be our code to set the current text style in the drawing. We have the document and the database object, we have the transaction, and we get hold of the text style table. Then we loop through this table collection and we get the text style table record, and then we just validate if the name is equal to architect. Then we set the system variable to architect using the text style here. This is basically making use of the AutoCAD functionality. So let's save our project and do a rebuild. Okay, so let's double check one more time. Currently the current text style is title block. So after we run our code, the architect should be now the current text style. So let us run our code. Set current we haven't loaded our code yet. Net load. Okay, so set current text style. Yep. Style name architect is now the default text style. So let us verify. Yep. Current text style is architect. Okay, so that's how you do the setting of the current text style. Just make use of this application that system set system variable, and that's it. Give it a try and see how it goes. In our final video, we're going to create one more method, and we are going to call it as set text style to object. I'll see you there.